Evangelicals say they probably or definitely will not take the vaccine, compared to a third of black Protestants. And of course, that's the group whose resistance has gotten more attention in the media. Pastor Robert Jeffress of First Baptist Church in Dallas is urging the 14,000 members of his church to take the vaccine, and he joins us now. Pastor, great to see you again. What's going on with white evangelicals? What's their main reason for not wanting to take the vaccine?
David, I think there are two reasons. I think, first of all, there is a false dichotomy they've created between faith and science. The truth is there is no conflict between true faith and true science. God uses science to bring about his purpose. You've written about how a therapeutic helped you tremendously. That was a gift from God. Yeah. But I think also part of this, David, is we've politicized this vaccination issue, and we think it's a Biden initiative. Look, I give Joe Biden credit for the distribution of this vaccine, but the truth is there would be no vaccine to distribute if it were not for the foresight of Donald Trump and Operation Warp Speed. Let's quit looking at this as a Democrat-Republican issue. This is an American initiative we need to get behind so that we can get back to normal, including in our churches.
So have you changed any minds?
Well, we're working on it. I did a piece for the Fox News Rundown this week. I'm talking about it everywhere I can. Look, those of us who value life, and I know you do, we talk about life inside the womb being a gift from God. Well, life outside the womb is a gift from God, too. We need to be consistent and do everything we can to protect the life God has given us.
Now, I don't want to discourage anybody from taking the vaccines because we got to stop this pandemic, but there is concern among some Catholic bishops and some evangelicals as well that the cell lines that were used to develop certain vaccines, particularly Johnson & Johnson, came from aborted came from aborted babies. Let's just say it out loud. So what exactly is your answer to that? I mean, there are people that don't want any connection there with abortion and vaccines.
Well, look, first of all, we would never abort babies to provide a vaccine. I think Francis Collins has denied that linkage, and he is a strong Christian himself. But, David, if we're talking about something from babies that were already aborted, I would just remind people the whole Christian message is that Christ, who was innocent, died for us and brought something good out of that unjust death. And I think if lives can be saved, even from the unrighteous killing of a baby, that there's something to be gained there. So I would not refuse the vaccine on that point alone.
Pastor Jeffress, what a pleasure to see you. It's been a while. Thanks very much for coming in. Appreciate it.
Thanks for having me, David.
Have a great Sunday, a great weekend.